Hi, welcome to my studio and the Couching Fibers along. Today we are going to work pretty much as an online class. You are going to see me in the screen talking all the time with you, explaining things to you, and then you will have your second screen, yeah, where I'm going to be teaching with the BERNINA Q16, the machine that I'm going to be using all the time during this project. I think the biggest difference is I will be not able to see all your beautiful faces today, and we also don't have the ability to make live comments, but you still can drop all your comments, all your questions, your suggestions at the bottom of this page. So let's start. So before we start, let's make a quick review of all our materials for today. First, you need to print the two PDF files, one with the template for our project, and the other one is a map guide with the colors and the threads and the fibers that we are going to be using all the time. I hope you already prepare your quilt sandwich. I have mine here. Yes, with the top fabric. I even start a little bit on mine. The top fabric, batting, and backing fabric. Yeah, because this is a very small project. Yeah, 15-inch square project. I didn't pin mine, but you are free to use any basting method that you like for this. Yeah, I don't want you to get nervous because you didn't baste your quilt sandwich. If you like to spray, go and spray. If you like to pin, pin it. And now I'm going to bring my quilt sandwich to my machine. I already have my foot number 72 with the couching insert prepared. And I also have the wool, yeah, the color number 1. And I'm threading the top thread of my machine. And I also want to thread the ruler foot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to detach the foot. Yeah, you do exactly the same thing if you were using your BERNINA domestic sewing machine. And now I'm going to pull the top thread through the foot. And now my foot is also prepared, yeah, with the thread. My top thread is passing through the foot. Now I'm going to take the fiber and pull behind the needle and make just one stitch. And I'm going to pull everything together, passing inside that gap of the couching insert, yeah? And now I'm ready to go. I'm going to drop my feet. And I like to start from the center because it's easy to hide my start point. If I start from the center, I'm going to start and just following and going, echoing around, yeah? So I'm going to stitch uh, in all of those excess of thread and fiber. You see, I'm going around. And what I want here is keep the fiber going really close to the way that I stitched it before. Yeah, you don't want to leave any gap that you can see the background. You don't want this. You want to cover in a consistent way. As you go. Oh, be careful there. You see, it has a loop. If you keep stitching there, it's going to be a mess. So you always need to be careful and also paying attention to what is happening with your fiber while you are guiding, yeah, with the couching work. And now I'm just going. What I like to do when I finish the couching, I like to cut the fiber, just the fiber, and keep stitching with the top thread. Because sometimes it has some fluffy areas, sometimes I didn't get the fiber exactly the way that I wanted. This helps me to kind of press my work down and make sure that everything is exactly what I want it to be. And because we are using the exactly same color of the top thread and bobbin, you barely can see the stitches that I am doing, yeah, over. So you don't need to be worried about it. It's not like damaging your work. Yeah, now I'm going to use the cutting thread that is on the side of the Q series on the left side and also on the left side of your domestic sewing machine, your Bernina domestic sewing machine. This is how I like to hide the the threads, yeah, the leftover of the threads every time I finish my work. I like to use like a hand sewing needle to pull up the top thread. I also do this from the back side of my work. I make a knot about a quarter of inch away from the fabric, yeah. Then I'll go in just to cut the ends of the thread to be easy to thread the needle and thread the needle. And then I'm going to stick this needle on the between the back fabric and the batting, not passing through the top fabric. Yeah, you don't want to see this thread on the top side of your work. And I'm going to pull this knot inside and it's going to be stuck there. And this will, now I cut all the rest of the thread and this is going to give me a very nice and clean finish, yeah, and back side of my work.